Indication that no one would know how they would deal with.
Is that, as you defend this man, I'm guessing, obviously I'm not a lawyer, but you're going to have to forward that a reasonable man lost it, right? Upon hearing this news.
In America, and specifically in Michigan, this has been a defense. The heat of passion defense is something that has existed for eons. And what it essentially says is, if someone kills in the heat of passion because they've been confronted with the situation that they just could not stop themselves from acting, and there was no time to act, this is a defense, not saying that it's not a crime,
right,
but it's a mitigating factor, taking first-degree murder down to manslaughter.
Okay, I'll ask you this, not sure if you can answer. Did he have any kind of proof that this happened? Because from what we're gathering in some reports, there was no visible signs that the little 3-year-old had been abused in any way.
Well, obviously, the facts are only going to come out at trial, but Mr. Pinckney is alleged to have had a conversation with his son, Jamar Pinckney Jr., which was immediately followed by what could only be described as uncontrollable actions by a person who was not in control of himself. And obviously, all of the evidence is not out. There's been a lot of speculation in media, but there have been some statements made by eyewitnesses which would seem to very clearly indicate that Mr. Pinckney, who has been an exemplary member of the community his entire life, who has an unblemished record, who has great friends and ties with the community and has worked in the community his entire life and has sought to be a good father to his children, was faced with provocation that no one would know how they would deal with.
All right, Corbett O'Meara, David Draper, thank you for your time. Again, this is we can all agree this is a tragedy all the way around.
Absolutely.
Thanks again for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Let's bring in now Dr. Linda Young, psychologist, as we try and sort through what could have